up? Welcome to the Side Hustle. We just had Bryn and Greg on the show. Episode 12. Yep, episode 12. Go watch it. It was awesome. And we have another episode of the Side Hustle for you. Just a few questions that we didn't get to. And one of them was actually our Gainesville-based questions. Like, there's a lot of them. But this is one of my favorites, so I want to get it answered.
Okay.
If the WHOA GNV Podcast could help you build a relationship with one new person, who would it be?
That's a great question. Some big influencer in town that wants to come take a class.
Okay.
I don't know. We're friends with the owners of First Mag, but maybe the owners of Cypress and Grove want to come do the next bar to boy, bring a boy to bar. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. There you
I'm
go.
always down to have
Cypress and Grove.
a new brewery relationship.
Dude, they're all awesome.
They are.
Like,
Love them all.
the breweries around here
On point.
are definitely on
They
point.
really
So
are.
if you
For
come
the
to
size,
Gainesville
for
just to
the number
visit,
of
go check
breweries
them
that
all
we have,
out.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
For the size of the town.
It's awesome. What's, having baby be at home, right? 20, you said 20 months?
20 months, yeah.
Dang, man. Goes by like
Yeah,
that.
it does.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the biggest challenge, or what has been the biggest challenge for you guys as parents and business owners?
I think just finding balance. You want to be with him all the time, but also I love teaching, and my heart's in the studio as well. I was like my first baby building that, so it's just hard to balance it all. So we kind of try to create some compromises where if I'm teaching 3 classes in a row, then Greg will bring Brandon by, and that's really been special.
That's something that's
Awesome.
pretty important. Like Thursdays she teaches a lot, so there's a gap between 5:30 and 6, so pretty much every Thursday he comes there at that time, and that's like kind of a golden time for him. He's always in a good mood. I'd say that's one of the toughest parts is like sometimes you're just busy and you only get that time that's like, if you're looking at the 6:45 to 7:30 period, that usually gets a little rough for him.
Cranky.
He's getting a little cranky around the house, but that's when you're getting home. So that can be tough because you're busy all the time, and then the only window you have is the window when he's kind of cranky, and it's dang it, I missed that golden hour. So we try to help each other.
He's always golden.
I know. You only see him when he's
Babies
being
are
all.
always golden.
Yeah. So we try to make sure we both get to have the good time.
Wait till they get a little older. I walk in and Shannon and the boys, there'll be this weird still in the house where I know that the boys just got chewed out, and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep walking to bed. So, great. What's your favorite social media platform?
I've been loving on Instagram lately. I love the picture driven and watching people's stories. So that's been my favorite right now is Instagram for sure.
I'm still a Facebook person.
Facebook.
Yeah, I don't use it that much though.
Facebook's for old people.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm
That's
getting
okay.
old.
That's
I
what
just
they
had
say.
my birthday, so.
With that note, Facebook has actually been doing a real huge push for Messenger for kids, which is interesting. So they're trying to pull more kids into the platform. And finally, we're 3 years old. What's in the future for Bar Forte?
Yeah,
a
we're ready
lot, actually.
Make a pretty big announcement today. We're going to be branching off, cutting from our license and becoming our own company. So we'll be introducing AUXO Fitness, AUXO. That's the Greek goddess for growth, to kind of symbolize our growth as a company and all of our goals for our clients. We want them to grow in strength and confidence and community. So we're really excited for what AUXO has in store. Get ready for some additional local collaborations, because that's what it's all about, keeping it here, and just some new formats and infusions of energy.
New location, new formats, a lot going on.
Is it still bar, everything's still bar focused, but you're just adding on?
Yeah.
Bar's
wow.
always going to be
Okay.
our heart.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
just kind of to grow more.
Well, congratulations on
Yeah,
that.
thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah, stay
And-
tuned. We're going green too, so.
Cool. Well, awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Thank you.